All right. Oops. All right, so let's go back to our sheet.
St. Mary's Rec Center.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I got so many sheets open. No. Easier to do it this way. Hi.
Do you happen to have a broom or something?
Behind the door.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I have a tall ass grandfather.
All right.
Maybe it's the girl.
All right, dining out. So, let's go. You've already done this, Isaac, so you can help everybody.
I don't know about that, but I know how to do the assignment.
Also, drugs don't make you go. So
Drugs? I mean, shit. I can name the ones that I've done. Okay, so we have LSD.
All right, so
I did this morning.
cool, nothing.
first,
No, I was wrong first.
3 words. Oops, let's make it bigger so everybody can see. So, what are 3 words instead of fried? And the suggestions are deep fried, batter fried, pan fried, crispy, golden breaded, or battered. So then, what are 3 words or phrases used to describe cooking techniques that are considered healthier? Broiled, baked, poached, steamed, roasted, barbecued, stir fry, or lightly sauteed. So, why do restaurants often serve bread with the meal?
To make it so that you won't fill up as fast.
No,
Like, let's say-
you can't.
Let's say you drink some water before your meal. That bread is gonna soak up all the water so you have more space in your stomach.
Actually, it's the opposite. Right.
No, y'all are old.
It's gonna absorb the water. It's like a sponge.
I'm sorry.
So most people are hungry when they sit down in a restaurant, right?
Appetizer.
So I know my mom always said, "Don't fill up on the bread,"
Bro, with the Red Lobster bread.
and that's what they want you to do.
You ever tasted Red Lobster bread?
I never went to Red Lobster in my life.
You ever been to Red Lobster?
Yes.
Is this so
You know
like
the appetizer
so when
bread?
you leave
Yes.
food,
Bro,
they
that-
get more money?
Plus,
Yes.
I know, right? I would.
Exactly.
Bro.
So why?
What? Oh, they want you to fill up on the bread.
So they could make the money off
Right.
off the meal. That's what I thought.
So,
Oh, I love cleaning.
of course, it's a sign of hospitality. It makes you feel good when you get the free bread. So we're making a video for you, Joseph. And so, so then the other question is, why shouldn't you drink soda when you go out to eat? Although when we went out to eat, that was the only time I was allowed soda. And it was a special treat. And so I would always get a Shirley Temple, which I still love to this day. Do you guys know about Shirley Temples?
Yeah.
It's ginger ale with cherry juice. Very sweet. So any soda is a huge area of hidden calories. So you should drink water instead.
I feel like I always, when I'm at home, I always be thinking about it. I always have a bottle of water on me. It's better to have water to take
All right, so next, why is it a good idea to ask for your condiments on the side? What are condiments?
condiments. They're like ketchup, mayo.
I think what this question is asking more specifically is dressing, salad dressing. You don't want them putting your salad dressing and saturating your salad. It is always best. But what drives me crazy, of course, my mother always was like, my mother and I always had this big, huge fight because she said I was fat because I eat mayo. And
That's not true.
And no, it's not true because the only thing I like mayonnaise on is tuna fish. That I don't like it on sandwiches or anything else. I take it back. A BLT.
What's that?
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. But you have to have garden tomatoes.
But you know what?
It,
The last time I had it was on white bread, but I don't really go white bread like that.
Well, you gotta cut. But I was so what?
Garden tomatoes?
Yes. Last year I tried grocery store tomatoes. They have gone downhill so bad, and I didn't grow tomatoes myself. So it was very disappointing. Anyway, the true nature of why Mrs. Cole is fat is salad dressing. I love salad dressing. Anytime I go out, if they bring one of those little tiny cups, I'm like, bring me another one. That's not enough for I love my salad saturated. So I would tell my mother, no, it's the salad dressing that I don't like mayonnaise. All right. What does it mean to eat mindfully?
Oh, you have to like think.
Yes.
It's like when you're still hungry, and no, it's before you.
Oh,
order
that's
your
a good one. That's a good one.
Before you order your food, you're like, oh, I want this, but then you're like, your mom will be like, wait until you finish eating, and then you go order more.
That's exactly right, because it takes a good 10 minutes for your brain to say, I've had enough. So, and yes, I know, since I don't eat meat really that often, but, and I cannot cook a prime rib myself. I can't, because I like it rare, and it never comes out right. If I go to a restaurant and get a prime rib, I savor every bite. Is there a special food you go out for at a restaurant?
Yeah, buffalo wings. I want the hottest ones at Buffalo Wild
Oh
Wings.
my gosh.
You ever did it?
I did it.
No,
One
I
bite,
can't
was
take
gone.
hot stuff.
I saw Jesus. I took one bite out. I didn't go to that. I was done.
It's very hot. Very hot.
All right.
Who got nice
Hey.
handwriting?
So, my teacher kicked me out for
You got nice handwriting?
12, 15, something like that. So
Hey,
he
John, that's
told me
in
to
shot
go my
nine.
next class.
The Uzi Vert.
All right.
Alright, good.
All right. Yeah, no, don't try to eat on the run.
Why are you so why? The game show. Nice.
Well, not, I don't actually mean running, but, you're going between places. And I used to do this when I was a visiting nurse. I would be eating my lunch in the car while I'm driving to the next person. And that's no good. Yeah. All right, so let's move ourselves down. In what ways, we got 10 more minutes. We can do this. In what ways can you ask a restaurant to adjust items on the menu? Oh, my boss, you can always ask for substitutes. My boss used to always tell the waiter, oh no, I want this, 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 and this. And even if they didn't have shrimp cocktail on the menu, he would make one for them. So if you're trying to diet, you don't want to have fried food, do you?
Miss Cole, you got nice handwriting.
Not really.
I could try it.
Yeah, I got OCD.
Me too. So instead of fried, you might say broiled. What else? Oh yeah, we talked about the salad dressing. This is crazy. Is anybody like me? I really don't like spaghetti sauce.
Oh yeah, bro.
So you can or you could say put it on the side.
Yeah, my mom made shrimp and pasta like last night. It had way too much spaghetti sauce. I was like, yeah, I don't want it.
You can also ask for a smaller portion if you're dieting.
I'm standing on this.
You're already tall enough.
No,
You can have better handwriting if you're like level with it, not below it.
You could ask for more vegetables.
You're like 7 foot tall now.
I went on a diet before my brother's wedding 20 years ago. All I ate was salads and shrimp. The problem was I lost all this weight. I'm not Spanish.
Well, you're Senora Cole.
I'm not.
Who you like? You gotta.
What's your favorite color? Pink?
Red.
Oh yeah. Red?
Let's see. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so why should you consider checking the menu? Before you go. How many people check the menu out before they go?
My mom's like, everything is too expensive, so I could get chicken or fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that used to happen when my parents would take us out. My mother would say, buy the cheapest thing.
No, I just.
And
do it.
Move.
Why are you so tall? I have to love
we
you.
went to a Thanksgiving restaurant for Thanksgiving, and everything was the same price.
Miss Cole,
I didn't
even
even.
if
I didn't even not just grab
he
my
just
phone.
carried me and almost made me fall.
Joseph, sit down.
Yeah.
So anyway, I said, give me the roast beef. I never get roast beef. Give me the roast beef. My mother's like, it's Thanksgiving, you have to eat turkey. And I'm like, I don't have to eat turkey.
The turkey's super dry. I'm not
Yo.
eating
They
Oh.
need to change that tradition. Everyone likes turkey. Like,
Yeah, it's so nasty.
it. It don't matter how much seasoning you put on it.
It's
It's still
always
dry.
dry.
No, not the way I make it.
You gotta-
My
you gotta-
turkey
yeah,
is very good.
If you want it to be moist, you gotta put it in juice. You gotta put it with mad water, season that water. You gotta
No,
dunk it. You gotta boil
first
that.
off, you have to keep it under a foil tent the whole time until the last half hour, and you need to butter it every hour. That's how you get a moist turkey.
Who got time for that?
Also, when before you start, you're going to no. Close the door. You don't get my student. I'm in the middle of a class. Close the door, Joseph. Hey, tell Joseph to come here.
Why are you yelling at him?
Doesn't interrupt my class. So anyway, you take and pour salt into the cavity and you put your stuffing in there. That helps steam it.
I don't care anything. Why you
That was an
yelling?
awkward situation.
You yelling, now he's gonna dislike you.
He already does. And he can go jump in a lake.
Oh!
Oh, the pen rolled over there, Bryant.
I know, because he did it. I don't got time for that.
All right. So can anybody, what's a word? Let me tell you some words that might tell you food is unhealthy for you.
Triple cheese,
Don't do
bacon,
nothing.
How about smothered?
smothered. I've never heard nothing. I mean,
Buttery.
bro, all I get, I'm telling you, all I get is chicken tenders
Don't be
and fish
telling
fries.
my
I don't be
baby.
looking at all of this.
Creamy.
2 hours.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
You want
Oops.
some Doritos?
What?
You want some Doritos?
What are, okay, why should you consider,
I know.
it's true, upscale restaurants charge you a fortune and give you a little tiny portion. My parents, for their 50th anniversary, wanted to go to Pound Ridge Inn, which is, up High Ridge Road. Cost a fortune. And the portions were like, I'm like, we're paying all this money for that little portion? It was horrible. My piece of swordfish, I was so excited, swordfish. It was this big.
Yeah, you know I went to the Prime thingy, and they gave
Oh,
me,
you went there?
Yeah, they gave me one lobster, and lobster look big, but there's not really much.
Right.
And the thing cost like $80.
I know. So you're better off not going to a fancy restaurant. So why should you make a reservation?
All you gotta do is you gotta wait for an angry employee to quit their job and then tell all the secrets to the restaurant. Then you make it at home.
Exactly. All right. We got through the whole sheet.
Well, you recorded